back to the question of how much time you have to put into, you put in so much time to learn these things, and then these stances become just second nature, they just happen, boom, boom, boom? Or is it a thoughtful process every time that you're doing it?
Well, it's known as muscle memory. If you do something often enough, you could do it without consciously thinking about it. You automatically go into that muscle memory system and strike your target. Or go into a stance because you were trained. You've done hundreds of hours of shooting in that stance, so your body automatically goes to that stance.
So how do you, when you're, you can only see in one distance. You can see the gun, or you can see what you're shooting at. Because they're far away from each other. How do you line that up? How do you pick what you're going to look at when you're shooting?
Right. It's actually three different things that you're focusing on or attempting to focus on. You have the object that you're shooting at. It could be a person. You have the front sight of the firearm, and then you also have the rear sight. And what you're trying to do is line up the rear sight, which is like a V, with the front sight, which is a blade. And when everything is even, you're on target. In a stressful situation, in a shootout situation, you're not going to have the luxury of doing that. So how people are taught is that you could do two things. One is try to focus on your rear sight, where the front sight blade is a little blurry, but it's there, and your target is very blurry.
Yeah.
Or you could focus in on the target and have a blurry sight picture on the firearm.
And muscle memory just allows you to make those decisions at rapid fire.
Correct. And that's,
sorry for the pun.
That's good. And how that is taught to someone is by repetitions, firing at different distances.
Right. Right. I got a friend from high school who shoots like Annie Oakley. She doesn't keep it up, but she practiced. She has such muscle memory from such a young age that she has it just in her body. It's kind of remarkable to see. A little scary.
It's like riding a bike. You're gonna fall back into your training.
It's interesting because you don't think of firearms as an athletic experience, but it sounds like it really, really is.
Well, it's certainly a physical experience. There's a lot of body positions, the fact that you're absorbing recoil when you fire it, keeping the gun on target for multiple shots. There's a lot involved with shooting.